incident at a charity golf tournament is raising questions about a pair of school police officers and whether or not they crossed the line.
Well, an officer ended up in the hospital with a serious injury, and as 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears explains, the incident is catching the attention of district leaders.
Sergeant Makazak, can I have a moment of your time? Sergeant Makazak, can you tell me why no one from the department wants to talk about an injured officer? Listen in to the event that led up to that door being closed in my face.
Fire and medical, what's the address of the emergency?
It's the last thing you'd expect at a charity event to honor fallen and injured police officers. Two people separately calling 911 about a traumatic injury.
Barely breathing.
To a Clark County School District police officer.
Is there any serious bleeding? Yes, there is.
On November 19th at Bally High Golf Club, the Injured Police Officers Fund, or IPOF, held its annual Heroes Live Forever Golf Classic, an event attended by law enforcement personnel from multiple departments, including Clark County School Police.
Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We fell out of the golf course as we were driving back to the clubhouse. Okay, right now he is conscious, unresponsive.
Okay.
Breathing.
The injured man is school police officer and union vice president Ron Vance, who fell off the back of the golf cart.
Striking on the concrete ground.
Other schools that are newer.
Multiple sources identified the golf cart driver as detective and union president Matt Caldwell. IPOF confirms alcohol being served at the event by bartenders from the Sapphire Strip Club, but we don't know whether Caldwell himself had been drinking. He refused to go on camera, and when I asked him about that over the phone, he said he had no comment. We do know that the injured officer had been drinking.
There was positive LOC. Have a positive amount of ETOH on board as well.
ETOH is an acronym for ethyl alcohol. The abbreviation is most commonly used in the medical community as a way of referring to someone's blood alcohol concentration.
You know, it was a golf tournament. I don't think it was designed to be a drinking tournament.
Former school police union president and Sergeant Eric Aldays is retired and lives out of state. He spoke to us via FaceTime. He was here in 2015 when other school police officers crashed a golf cart and one officer's arm,
pretty messed up, scraped up, damp, cut,
got hurt at the very same event.
Some of the people that were present had too much to drink, and someone was injured as a result of that. And there was some property damage as a result of that.
Aldays said the district failed to investigate then, but our new superintendent says that's not the case now.
So there's going to be an accountability factor because this is something that I can't tolerate.
Officer Vance's head injury landed him in intensive care at UMC. He has still not returned to work and declined to comment for this story, as did every other school police officer I reached, including Chief James Ketsa, who did not return multiple calls.
I think the truth will come out. You'll see.
I spoke to outgoing trustee Kevin Child at the school board meeting where Sergeant Makazak ducked my questions.
What do you expect in terms of the way these officers conduct themselves on and off campus?
Well, again, remember they're human beings, and they're held to a different standard. So we're hoping that, maybe we'll have to look at a different policy to make sure that this doesn't happen again.
Superintendent Jara said he expects all employees to conduct themselves appropriately at all times when they're being compensated by CCSD. For the golf tournament, Officer Vance and other union officials took what's called an association business day, taxpayer-funded time that's supposed to be used to conduct union business.
I'm going to have a meeting with the Chief Ketsa, and we're going to meet and really get down and start looking at what are we doing?
Retired Sergeant Aldays says the department's silence so far is part of a long-standing school police culture of cover-up and corruption.
That if there's a problem, you circle the wagons, you deny, you hide, you don't say anything.
This is just the latest in a long line of school police scandals. You'll find links to my previous investigations on our website, ktnv.com. Darcy Spears, 13 Action News.